Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's OldBayCraps. You're on my channel. You're back at my table. There's my layout. Thank you for returning for day 2 of the Duracell 8 or D8 Perpetual Crapsee Tournament table. I'm so glad to have you all here. We're going to have a good time tonight. Hopefully have some fun rolling. I know that all during the week it's been a lot of big red. We don't want reds. We want come out sevens, which are okay, but we don't want the big reds, so we're going to try to minimize those tonight. But let's see what we can do. You know, why are we here? So this is the D8 Perpetual table. It started last week started on Tuesday with day 1, which was on the anniversary of Chiro Mucci's passing. Mid-Mo-Yo, that's who we're here for. This is a sponsored table for the entire season, just like last season. And we're sponsoring, what are we sponsoring? We're sponsoring the Layla College Education Fund, Chiro's daughter. She's 5 now, I think, and like we said last week, she I think is in cheerleading, which I heard from his wife, Crystal. Thank you. And we also heard that the college fund so far, it was just updated from John at ProCraps this morning, that it is now has over $3,000 in the fund, which has been started less than a year that it's been open. So how can you donate? Let me tell you. You can go click the link that's pinned to the chat, or you can click the link in the description of any of the D8 table videos, even from last season. You go to the description, find the link, click on it. It'll take you right to the UGift profile page for the Layla Fund. So it's not like you have to log in, find what fund it is. The link takes you directly to the profile page where you can donate directly. Now, a little bit of background real quick because we did it last week, so you can check last week's video and the tribute that we did to Chiro last week. But Chiro Mucci, Mid-Mo-Yo, why was he named Mid-Mo-Yo? Because he lived in the middle of Missouri and he loved to throw yos, and he threw a lot of them. He felt he was known for throwing yos, so that's why he named his channel that way. And he was a fun guy. We miss him and we love him to have him in the community. So this is day 2 of the D8 Perpetual table. It's going to last 10 days, 10 sessions. We're trying to get to a 720 roll goal, which 720 rolls, for those that are new to the craps community, if you're trying to learn how to throw, 720 rolls is considered a book of throws. So you keep to one set, you keep from one position, and you throw it for 720 rolls. And by the end, you'll be able to tell which are your dominant numbers, as well as if you happen to use something like Bone Tracker, which can actually track your rolls and break down specifically all the faces of the rolls that you run and you roll. It will actually tell you what dice sets are actually in your favor at the tables. So something pretty cool. So what we found out in season 4 from the 720 rolls was that the 5-3-6-2 dice set that I use throws horns, it throws sevens, but it throws everything. So it gives us a better chance of hitting the small, the tall, the all of the bonus bets. It also gives us a chance to hit repeater bets. So that's what we learned last season. I'm still throwing from stick left 2 with the same 5-3-6-2, but I have changed where I throw it from the layout. So that's what this season is going to be about finding out is the subtle changes that I made. Does it change my outcomes, and does it change my dominant numbers or repeat numbers? So that's what we're going to find out after 720 rolls and 10 shows. But enough about me. This is about the table. This is about the sponsorship of the Layla Education Fund. You can donate that way. There are other ways to donate, and let me show you what they are. So normally, this page is what I use for my normal live shows outside of the D8 table. And there are 4 ways that you can normally support my channel, either through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Buy Me a Coffee. Now, what I'm asking is, a lot of times you're not at your computer, so you can't go to the UGift website, and it may be hard to get there on your mobile phone when you're out and about. You can simply use one of these 4 ways if you want to do that and donate through my channel, and I will make that donation for you to the UGift website on your behalf. Because there have been plenty of people who have gone directly to the UGift profile page, but it does ask for your bank information, and there were a lot of people who wanted to donate but didn't necessarily want to give their bank information. So they used one of these 4 ways to donate to the Layla Education Fund, and I then took the money, donated it on their behalf, and I will send you a receipt and a confirmation of your donation amount. The only thing that I ask is if you use one of these 4 ways that you please put For Layla Fund in the memo part of your payment. That way I know that it's not for me, for my entertainment, but it's actually supposed to go to the Layla Education Fund. So there have been some people who actually did a super chat. We're not discouraging super chats, but YouTube does get 30% of your YouTube chat. So in order to get 100% of your tax-free and fee-free donation to the UGift website, you can use one of these 4 ways on my channel to donate. All right, so one other thing I want to point out before we start saying hello to everybody, let me take down the chat, or the chat that I pinned there, and let me go back to the table. If you look over here, right here, under, right next to my finger, you'll notice some blue chips. What are these blue chips? Well, we are counting every yo that we throw in honor of Chiro, mid-mo yo. We're marking every yo we throw with a blue chip. So there's 6 here because on day 1, just on Tuesday, we threw 6 yos in the show. So every time we throw, we're going to mark it under the yo in the field. At the end of the show, when I do the recap in Discord, I'm going to put how many yos were thrown per session, because we had some people donate last year on per session of how many yos I threw over 5. Something you might want to think about. But for the ones that we did throw, we're going to put right over here next to the mid-mo yo chip, the dice that him and his wife hand painted, and then right next to the coaster that my daughter made in honor of Chiro, where she has a pair of dice on there and the yo is in silver and the rest of the pips are in black, and the pips are correct, which is something that a lot of people, craps players, are very particular about, that if you buy dice anywhere, whether they're fake or they're balloon dice or whether they're foam dice, that the pips should be in the correct spots. I have myself seen dice that are not in the correct spot, and it is annoying. But we have the yo here. We're counting the yos here. Let's throw some yos tonight. So let's go say hi to some people. All right. Let's get this up here. Live editing, folks. Let's jump up to the top of the chat. And we had Brian, Crapping Camper. Welcome. He came in first. And come on, scroll bar. Scroll bar doesn't want to work. We had Jeff, Mid-Atlantic Craps. We had Papa Chop saying hello. We had new to the channel that I've seen, because he said he's new to the craps community, is Navy J Conti. Welcome. He's from Florida, retired, loves playing craps, and wanted to join in. So welcome, Jay, to the craps community. And we also had, let's see, who else came in here? We had Andy, welcoming everybody. And he's also welcoming in our new members. Thank you. There we go. Now I have the scroll bar. I couldn't see it before. Then we had Lee who came in. Welcome, Lee. Then we had Blue Jay Way Kevin. As always, Mr. Voice. Mr. Can't Stay, but he's listening tonight. So he probably just laughed just now at that. We have Ben Feecogger. We have Dice Whisperer Kevin. Welcome. Good evening. We also have Jeff in North Dakota. Hey, we also have one of our faves in the craps community, Frida, Queen Chief of Three Kings. Welcome. As always, my co-host, Mr. Duracell 8. Say hello to him. And while you're doing that, hit that like and subscribe. If you don't do it on the way in, do it on the way out. Thank you, Duracell, for always keeping track of that. And as always, Duracell will also put the UGift website into the chat, even though I've also pinned it. But we're trying to get exposure to it, so we try to put it everywhere we can. Welcome, Waylon. Yeah, awesome. 3K in a college fund for the next 15 years. It's going to keep going and going and going. And that's what we're going to do. Keep adding and adding and adding. So thank you for that. Welcome, Clay. We got Jim. He joined us tonight. We have Joel. Welcome, Joel. We have Gypsy. David, welcome. And Anthony King. Hello. Welcome, everybody. All right. So one thing I want to do right here, and I want to show you something. And if I want to get the amount right. So I think it was, let me see if I have this right. Right there. You know what that is? That's $320. You know what $320 is? That's what was donated in just day one of the D8 Perpetual table. Over $300 has already been donated so far. How awesome is that? We're looking to enhance that tonight. So if you want to make a flat donation or if you want to donate per yo, perfectly fine. You can do that too. So let's go over to Crapsee. And let's look at the rules tonight. Remember, it's a starting $10,000 bankroll, $10 minimum table, $5,000 maximum bet, $250 on the max hops and hardways. It's a 10 times odds table. You only pay the vig on the win at Old Bay's house, and the Old Bay's house will always pay triple on aces in the field. You also have unlimited $1,000 rebuys. We had up to 124 players in Crapsee last week, active. We have 66 active right now, 25 on the table. That number will increase during the night because you guys are awesome and you rock. All right, let's go back over to the regular table. Off of me for a second. And where did my camera go? There it is. All right. All right, it's live. You can see me. All right, so I have a $2,000 bankroll. I did keep my $11.75 that I did end up with last week. Just here, this will be my rebuy for myself. We are going to be playing the ATS all night long. Again, it's a $10 minimum table. So let's get some action out for me. I'm going to do 5-5-5. My usual action, 20 on the pass line, 25 on the world bet, right there, and I'm all set. All right, let's go over to Crapsee and let's lock everybody out. And here we go. This is the first roll of the night. 5-3-6-2 from stick left 2. Here we go. And we have a 6-4 easy 10, Waylon's best friend, down the end. 6 and a 4. Let's get it in Crapsee. That's a 10 easy. Let's get it in the roll tracker. Mark the 10. Lose the world bet. I'm going to go 100 on the back. And I'm going to start out with my usual, which is 35 on the 4, 130 on the inside, or 120 on the inside. And I'm all set. Yeah, that's right, Duracell. That's pretty awesome, huh? Pretty cool. You guys rock. This community is amazing when you all come together. Here we go. We got 51 active, 29 on the table now. And that's going to do it for the first shooter. That is a PSO. So we are not trying to continue what we've been seeing yesterday and today in the live shows, but it happens, and maybe we got it out of the way, and we're okay with that. Also, if you've been on my channel, you know that it's not unexpected to have a short roll or a PSO to start the whole show off with. All right, puck's going to come off. I'm going to pay for what out's here, or pay for what is out here. So we got 100, 125, 35, 45, 55 up top. There's 155, so the top is all paid for. It's going to be off on the come out. All right, there's our ATS repaid. We'll go a quarter on the pass line, quarter on the whirl. And I'm all set. Yeah, that's an oucher there, Clay. All right, new shooter. Here we go. And we have a 6, 4, 10 again. $10 easy. 10 will be the point. All right. So we'll do the same exact thing. Rinse and repeat. Come over to Crapsee. And now Clay wants the ladder. Go on with your bad self. Here we go. And we have a 6, 3, 9, the soft 9, the Franks. There we go, it's in the tracker. We have 30 on it. It's going to win 42. What I like to always do is move it to a 6 or an 8, make the 6 or 8 42, then bring the 9 up to 50, and we'll grab the 6 and 8 hard ways. And I'm set. And I apologize if I'm slower on the input of the numbers. My wireless mouse broke, so now all I have is a tethered mouse, and the wire itself keeps getting in the way of the number pad. There's a 5, 3, easy 8. Now, if you're Gargoyle, he does the same thing I think Bo does, which is if you have numbers in sequence, 10, 9, 8, always turn your bets off. I don't do it. I don't believe in that, but that's what they do. Everybody has their own superstitions, if you will. All right, we have 42 on it. We're just going to collect that 50 right there since we lost on that first shooter. And I'm set. All right, we got 33 on the table. Numbers increasing. I love it. And I believe we have an ace deuce, 3 craps. Acey deucey. Some people call it the sauce. I don't call it anything but ace deuce, 3 craps. All right. I'm going to do 15 in the field. We need to mark the 3. I'm set. All bets set. Hope you all are having a good evening. And that's going to do it. It's going to be a 6-1, 7 out. So maybe we are continuing what's happening all day long. We're not trying to do it on purpose, people. It's just the cycle, the craps life cycle, I think. The craps life cycle. All right, puck's gonna come off. We're gonna lose everything. All right, we need some reds. So we'll exchange our reds or a black chip for some reds. We'll go back 20 on the line. 25 world bet. And we need to repay for the ATS. Here we go. Shooter number 3 already. And we got a 5-4 JMac hard 9. That was a 4. Come on. There we go. 5, 4, 9. 9's going to be the point. All right, puck's going to go on the 9. World bet's going to come down. We're going to go max odds on the pass line. We're going to go 50 on the 4 and 10. 30 on the rest. And I'm good. Here we go. There's a 5-3 easy 8. Five and a 3, 8 easy. No special name for the 8. All right, we have 30 on it. It's going to win 35. I'm going to take it right up to, power press it right up to 90. Mark the 8. Here we go. And there's right 5, 3, 8 right back on the 8 easy. 5 and a 3. Back to back. All right, we're going to win 105 on that. We'll go ahead and rack the black. And we'll grab the heart 8. We got some more people coming in here. Welcome, Jesse H. Hey, Chris. Demon Dog, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Here we go. And we have a hard 6. Double D-Gen. The 6 hard. 3, 3. And that's going to win 35. We're going to power press, take it to 90. Mark the 6. And I'm good. Here we go. And there's a 415 truck and camper. The 5, no field 5, the fever 5. Do y'all have fever? Fever, Las Vegas. All right, that's going to win 42. We already have our 6 and 8 pressed up. So we'll just press up the 5. We're going to drop a nickel. Power press the 5 to 75. And we'll do a $2. Let's do a $2 ace deuce. Actually, we'll do a $2 C and E. Dollar on the yo, dollar on the C. Dollar any craps. All right, here we go. We got 36 on the table now. And we need to mark the 5. And we got a 325 Justice Gin. Get it in Crapsee, got it in the roll tracker. That's a 325, back-to-back 5s. C&E is going to come down. We're going to win 105. We're going to rack the black. And I'm going to pick up the hard 6. All right. All bets set. And we have ourselves a midnight, all the dots and all the spots. That's going to pay triple in the field if you're playing it. I was not. But those are all the dots we got. All right, well, there's my daughter Liv. Hello, Olivia. Yes, good night, child. Thank you for stopping by. All right, we got a midnight. Let's mark it. We're going to do 5 on the E, 10 on the C, and we're all set. And there's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac hard 9, and that is the point. And we're loving that because we were playing max odds on the pass line. So puck will come off, lose the C&E. We're going to win 20 on the pass. We had 200 on the odds. That's going to win 300. We're going to rack all the blacks. We're going to pick up our other hard ways on the hard 10, hard 4. And we're going to grab a $25 world bet. And I'm all set for the come out. Hope you're playing the come out game as well. Here we go. And there's a come out 7, Not a bad time to have one. It does ruin the ATS. And not unusual for me. Not with this dice set. All right, it's going to be a 4-3, come out 7. So we're going to lose the ATS. That kind of sucks. We're going to win 20 on the pass line. We'll get a nickel because 15 is going to repay the ATS. We're going to press the pass line to a quarter. It is a push on the world bet. And this time we're going to add an any 7 to make this a buffalo bet with the hard ways. So the hard ways are going to be working on the come out. Here we go. We have 38 playing on the table. And there's a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. 4 easy. 4 is going to be the point. All right, we're going to move this over to the 9. We're going to lose the hard 4 because we were playing the buffalo, so it was working on the come out. Going to lose the world bet. And we'll do 100 behind the line for the 4. Mark the 4. And we're all set. I'm going to grab a sip of water, but I'm going to lock you all out. We have 39 playing. And we have a hard 4. That is going to be a buckshot. And we never replaced our hard 4, but I don't care because we hit the point. So the puck's going to come off. We already lost our hard 4 earlier. We're going to get paid a quarter on the pass line, 200 on the odds. And we're going to just bring the black to the rack. We'll do our quarter world bet. Rack another 25, grab a nickel. Make our buffalo bet back up. Hardway's working on the come out. Boxes are off. And away we go. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate the prayer. It'd be awesome to have. You know, the first show we did not hit yo for quite a while, but we ended up with 6 yos for the night. Let's go. Cheero. Here we go. This is the come out roll. And we have a 5-1 mixer, 6 easy. 6 will be the point. All right, puck's going to go on the 6. We're going to move the 4, the 6 over to the 4 for 50. We'll bring 40 back to the rack. And then we're going to go, we'll just do 100 behind the line. We are going to lose the hard 6 for the buffalo bet and the world bet. Let's go ahead and replace our hard 6 and our hard 4. Mark the 6. And we're all set. All right, we've surpassed 40 playing on the layout. Awesome. And we have another hard 4. So if you parlayed your hard 4 earlier, congrats. That's going to be a 4 hard. The 2-2, the double deuce. All right, let's start over with the hard way. We have 5 on it. That's going to win 35. We're going to go ahead and take the hard 4 up to 15. Rack the quarter up top. We have 50. That's going to be 100 for 2 vig. So we need another $1. And that'll go right to the rack. And we'll take the 4 right to 150. And I'm going to bring up a C&E for $6. And everything is marked. It's supposed to be marked. All bets set. And there is a square pair, hard 8. All the dots in those 8 spots. Back-to-back hard ways. C&E is going to come down. We have 5 on the hard way. That's going to win 45. We're going to take the hard way to 25. Rack a quarter. We have 90 up top. That's going to win 105. We're going to go ahead and go to 180. And rack another 15. And we'll grab another $6 for a C&E. And we need to mark the 8. And we're all set. All right, we are inching closer to 50 on the table. And we have a 4-2 easy 6, the lumber number. That is also a winner 6. Point hit. The 2x4. Six easy. All right, puck's going to come off. We're going to lose the hard 6, C&E as well. But we're going to win a quarter on the pass line. We're going to win 120. $120 on the odds. Again, we're going to rack the black. I'm going to make all the hard ways even. So they all have 10, because we're going to do the buffalo again on the come out. So just the hard ways will be working on the come out. There's our world bet for 25, and we're going to rack a quarter. All right, I am all set. This is the come out. And we have a 5-1 mixer again, 6 easy. The KitchenAid mixer, if you will. Six will be the point again. So the puck goes back on the 6. We were working the buffalo bet, so we're going to lose our hard 6. That's okay. We're going to split the hard 8 with the hard 6. And this time we'll do 1 1/4 on the back side of the pass line. And here we go. 48 now, almost to 50 on the layout. And there's a mixer, 516, 6 easy. That is also a buckshot. That is a point winner. Back-to-back mixers. Going to lose the hard 6, but we're going to win a quarter on the front and 150 on the back. We'll rack those blacks. And we'll do a quarter whirl. And we'll get change for this quarter. And we'll bring the hard 6 back up for 10, add to the hard 8 for 10, any 7 for 10. So we can play the Buffalo bet. Hardway's working on the come out. We got our world bet, and we're all set. Here we go. Dice went towards the corner, not directly in the corner. It's going to be a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. 5 is going to be the point. All right, puck's going to go on the 5. I'm going to move the 75 from the 5 over to the 6, cap it, make it 90. We're going to take the 8 down to 90. Rack a black. And we're going to take the 4 to 75. Rack another black. And I'm going to get some reds while we're at it. And I'm going to grab a C&E for $6. And we'll do 150 in the back on the 5. We need to mark the 5. And we're all set. Welcome, Bill. Thanks for stopping by, sir. And there's a 6-3-9, the soft 9, the Franks. All right, we'll lose a C&E. We have 50 on it. That's going to win 70. We're going to press all 4 hardways. And we're going to take the 9 right up to 100. Mark the 9. And we're reinvestment. That's a reinvestment. And it was a beautiful throw, but it's going to be over. That is a 4-3, 7 ouch. So I'm kind of glad I did a reduction on the 4 and 8 because we made money on that roll. That was a 20 roller. If you can't make money on a 20 roller, find another casino game. All right, we had about 600 out there. But the thing is, if you have 600 out there, hopefully you brought back more than 6. So we started with 2,000 tonight. We have 1,000, 900. So we're in profit. So we're still not going too crazy here. So let's get some come out action. 20 on the pass, 25 whirl. We'll forego the Buffalo bet this time. All right. Hey, thanks, Andy. Andy is putting in a pledge thanks to clearing it with his wife. He's pledging 110 per yo this evening. Problem is we need to throw a yo. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. We are on the come out roll. Let's see what we can do. And we have a hard 4 again. 4 will be the point. The yo is eluding us tonight. Maybe the angel on our shoulders, Chiro, is helping out somebody else tonight, and that's okay. I've actually had a show before where I've thrown 0 yos. And I felt Chiro was just helping somebody else that night. And we didn't need his help for that night, so. All right, 4 is going to be the point. Mark the 4. We'll go 100 behind the line again. Let's get some more greens. Again, we'll go 120 on the inside, 50 on the 10. And that's all I'm going to do. Welcome, Novato. The party can start now because he's here. Glad you can make it. Here we go. We're trying to avoid that 33% rolled number. And we have a 5-1 mixer, popular number tonight. So we are going to definitely power press that. All right, we have 30 on it. That's going to win 35. We're going to drop a quarter, which we need to get some quarters before we can drop a quarter. Now we're going to drop a quarter and power press it to 90. And we'll pick up the hard 6 for 10. And mark the 6. Here we go. And there's a midnight, all the dots in all the spots. That's all the dots we got, said the cat in the hat on the craps table, trying to give everybody a label. 12 midnight. That pays triple in the field. I'm going to grab the yo for 5 and any craps for 10. Here we go. We're still inching towards 50 on the layout. And And there's a 6-3, 9, the soft 9, the Franks. Six and a 3. All right, we're going to lose that. We're going to win 42. I'm going to move the 42 over to the 8. Take the 9 to 50. Grab the hard 4 and the hard 8. And we need to mark the 9. And we got more people coming in here. Hey, Eddie. Welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. We're all doing all right. All right. 46 on the plan. And there is our first one of the night. That is a Mid-Mo-Yo 6-5. Thank you, Chiro. The Mid-Mo-Yo is alive. Here we go. Yo. All right, that is our first one of the night. Mark it. And we also need to mark it with a blue chip in the field. That's our first yo tonight. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, we'll go right into the field with it. 15 in the field. Let's line it up with our pass line bet because we have OCD. I'm all set. Here we go. And we got a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. The 8 came easy. That is a non-winner in the field. Or otherwise a losing bet. But it's going to be an 8 easy. 6-2. Mark it. All right, we're going to lose the field. We have 42 up top, but we got to lose our hard 8's going to fall too. But it's going to win 50 for 1. We'll go ahead and just take it right up to 90. And we'll do a $6 C&E. And we're good. All right. Here we go. And we got a 415 truck and camper, a 1 and a 4. We have 30 on it. That's going to win 42. We're going to drop a nickel. Power press it to 75. Grab $6, do a C&E for 6. Mark the 5. Yeah, Eddie, it's out of nowhere sometimes, you know. Here we go. And there's a 5-3 easy 8. Pretty much the only dice call I don't have a name for. But that's okay. Because it still pays us. And that's an 8 easy. All right, C&E comes down. We're going to win 105. We're going to rack the black. But not before we take the 8 to 120. And let's do a quarter in the field, and I'm all set. And Marble Fork's dishing out some tips. And there's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. The big Mac Daddy hard 9. That's going to be a double winner for us. And believe me, Marble Fork, I thought it was a hard 10 when I saw it land. But it was not. It's missing a pip. All right, it's going to win a quarter in the field. It's going to win 70 up top. We're going to take the 9 to 100. Now we can grab the hard 8 and the hard 10. We'll bring 50 back to the rack. And I'm all set. What did Cajun say? I missed that earlier. I wish my intuition would kick in before Craig hits the button. I thought I should have hopped the 5 right before he rolled the 4-1. Yeah. Got to go with your gut and then act on it, or don't act on it. There's a 314 Big Joe Craps Master Journey, and that is also a winner for all right, puck's going to come off. We're going to lose the hard 4, but we're going to win 20 on the pass line. We're going to win 200 on the odds. We're going to rack the black. And besides 76 in the rack, everything out on the table is profit. So we are on the come out, so I'm going to do a $50 Buffalo. Hardways are going to be working on the come out. We're going to do a quarter world bet. And I'm going to do a quarter horn high aces. Here we go. And there's another mixer, 5-1, 6 easy. 6 will be the point. Very popular number tonight. Actually, very popular dice combination tonight. That is our 6th or 8th 6 tonight. And all but one, or maybe 2 of them, have been 5-1 mixers. And 1 hard 6. Wow. All right. So 6 is going to be the point. We'll figure out what we're doing in just a second. We're going to lose the hard 6 because of the Buffalo bet, the World bet, and the Horn High bet. We'll split our hard 8 with the hard 6. And everything had a chance to work, and it didn't. So we're going to go down to 90 on the 8, 50 on the 9. We'll bring 100 back to the rack, and we'll make the 4 100. And we'll grab odds on the back for 100 on the 6. All right, I'm all set. And look, we got some other people coming in here. Howdy, howdy. We got the Justice Jen. Ugh, 1 hour late. I can hear her saying it actually. You're fine, Jen. Still plenty of time. Welcome, Skill. The only acting on your gut you can count on is Pepto-Bismol. You're right about that. Or omeprazole if you have heartburn. Hey, no kidding around, stop by. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. And he asks, would you ever lay the 10 on the come out rolls since that's all you need for the tall? Yes, people do it all the time. I'm sure Marble Fork earlier, who suggested that, is doing that right now. But absolutely, people do it all the time. Here we go. And we got a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. 9 has become a very popular number as well tonight. In fact, we've hit the same amount of 9s as we have the 6 tonight. All right, we have 50 on it. That's going to win 70. We're going to take the 9 to 100. And we're going to drop a nickel. And we're going to take the 5 to 75 and then grab a $6 C&E. And why not? We're going to hop the 10s for a nickel each. And I'm good. And Marble Forks, yep. Little Oak Ridge boys right there. Oh, bapa, mow, mow, giddy up. That's right. Sometimes I'll sing on demand. In addition to trivia. And there's a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. This is one of those things that was a gut feeling. We had hit the 4 earlier. And so when I came back out after making 6 the point, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to 100 on the 4. And damn if it didn't hit. That's going to win 200 for 5. We're going to have to take it off the hard 10. And we're going to break it down to green chips for one of them. And we're just going to take it to 150. And we're going to rack 150. And then we'll get some change for this quarter. We'll bring back our hard 4 and hard 8 for 10. And why not? We'll hop the 10s again just for fun. As long as you don't sing on the mic. I don't know how else you're supposed to sing. Do you sing on your butt? I won't sing directly into the mic. Is that what you want? Sing from a distance? Not Bette Midler's from a distance. You know what I mean. And there's a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. And again, we had that bet pressed up. 6-3. So now 9 has become the most popular number tonight. We're going to win 140 on it. I'm going to take it to 150. We'll rack the 100. And let's do a horn high yo for a nickel. A nickel. Here we go. And that's another 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. Wow. Four easy. All right, we're going to lose the horn high and the hard 4, but we have 150 up top. That's going to win 300 for 7. Let's get 3 change. Pay our vig. And now we're going to take the 4 to 250 and rack 2 blacks. All right. I appreciate that, Andy. I don't think I've actually sang seriously on any video. It's all been in jest. We now have 51 playing on the layout. Thank you, guys. This is awesome. And we have a double D-gen, hard 6. That's going to be the point. And when it landed, I thought it was a 3-1-4 again, but it's actually a hard 6. The double D-gen. Mr. D-gen himself was here Monday. He donated $66 for $11 for every yo, and we threw 6 of them, so he donated $66 along with Jeff, Mid-Atlantic Craps. We had some other folks in Crapsee do it anonymously, and they also pledged $11 per yo and paid up $66 to the Layla Education Fund, which was amazing. You guys rock. All right, puck's going to come off. We are going to get paid $45 on the hard 6, and then we're going to get paid on the pass line $20 and $120 on the back. So we're going to rack the black. We're going to got all these reds and a quarter. The quarter, we're going to make a world bet. We're going to press all the hard ways to as much as they'll go with the reds that we have in our hand. All right, that's going to be 15 on each hard way with a $15 any 7. That's going to be a Buffalo working on the come out with a $25 world bet. And I'm all set. Thank you, Duracell. Please hit that like button if you all would. And if you do like the entertainment value that I am providing, think about supporting the channel. I'm not going to talk about the ways you can support the channel besides subscribing. I will do that only on my other lives. I will not do it on the D8 table because we are not here for me. Here we go. And there's another 3-1-4 Big Joe Craftsmaster Journey. And if any of you know Big Joe Craftsmaster Journey from Wisconsin, every year we're having the Craps for the Cure in Vegas, and he is building a craps table to be auctioned off at Craps for the Cure. Amazing. He's an amazing carpenter. All right, puck's going to go on the 4. We're going to take down our 250. That was a nice try on the 4 to get the 250 to pay. Our first purple chip of the night. Let's go ahead and take down what we lost, including the hard 4, because we were playing the Buffalo bet. So we're just going to take 10 off the hard 6, hard 8, hard 10, and put 15 back on the hard 4. And let's see. Let's do 150 in the back. And let's see. We'll keep the 9 at 150. We're going to move 90 over to the 6. Let's get some greens and some reds. And we'll grab the 8 for 60. And let's grab a C&E for $6. 3, 3. 3 on the E, 3 on the C. No worries, J.O. You arrived precisely when you mean to, if anybody is a Lord of the Rings fan. You're good. Plenty of action left. We're now over 50 on the layout. Thank you all. I may have already said that, but I'm old, so I'm over 50. So I forget things. And we got a 6-4 easy 10. That's what Marble Fork was looking for, but maybe not because he had the lay bet on the 10. Sorry, Marble Fork. That is a 6-4 10 easy. That is the tall. You just had to believe. All right, we're going to lose the hard 10. We have 50 up top. That's going to win 100 for 2. And we'll bring this 100 back, make a decision in just a minute, because we have to pay for the tall. And that's going to be 150, 155 and down. We're going to rack it. Let's take the 10 to 75. Let's bring back our hard 10. And we'll do a C and E for 5 each. And I ain't afraid of no ghost. Here we go. Did that just say 54 active? All 54 are on the layout? Holy crap. And there's a 415 truck and camper. Haven't seen the 5 in a while. But it's going to be a 4-1. We'll lose the C and E. We're going to win 105 on the 5. We're going to take it to 150 and rack 30. And what's this? Waylon that hurt? What did Waylon do? Waylon do something? Is Waylon in the lead? Waylon's getting up there. He's got 13,000. Maybe he took a hit. I don't know. All 54 players are active. All 54 are on the layout. That's awesome. You're all playing. That's amazing. Here we go. And there's a 4-2 easy 6, the lumber number, the 2x4. Very popular tonight. That's our 8th 6 tonight. The 6 came easy. All right, we have 90 on it. We're going to lose the hard 6. That's going to win 105. We're going to go ahead and take it to 180. We'll bring back the hard 6 for 15 as a reinvestment. And I just heard something, and that tells me that somebody has donated. And we got 1,000 CCs credit coins from Jester 711. Looking good. Thanks for explaining bets. Absolutely. We're here to entertain, but also educate when we can. Appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm still in awe that all 54 of you are playing. That's amazing. Here we go. Thank you again, Jester. Great name. Makes me think of Top Gun. I don't know if you got it from Top Gun. And we have our second of the night, a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Yo. Uh-oh. $6-5 mid-mo yo. Our second one of the night. We are not on anything remotely close to a yo. So we're going to do a quarter horn high ace deuce. And we need our second blue chip of the night to mark our second yo in the field of our keeping track of all the yos we throw tonight. That is our second yo. Ah, gestures from your name, Jesse. Well, welcome, Jesse. Pretty cool. Even if it was from Top Gun, that would have been pretty cool too. I don't know if you've all seen Maverick, but if you're Top Gun fans, to me, Maverick was a better movie. That might be sacrilege on people who are hard up on original films in a franchise. But then again, I think Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie, and that was a sequel. And I think Godfather 2 is better than Godfather, but you know, that's just me. And there's aces in both places. All the dots in their spots. And that's awesome. Why? Because it helps us out with the bonus bet. And I have a $25 horn high yo. Or horn high ace deuce. So let's mark it. So we're marking the aces. We have 25 horn high ace deuce. That's 5 on the aces. So that's going to win 150, 155 and down. So we're going to go to the $50 horn high ace deuce, and we're going to rack a $1.05. And I'm all set. Yeah, the flight scenes in Maverick were amazing, Andy. That was that, especially if you saw it in IMAX, which I did. All right, here we go. We got 56 playing. And we have a 5-1 mixer, the 6. The 6 easy, the very popular 6 tonight. 5-1 mixer. Eddie came in, didn't think I was going to throw another one because I threw so many. And now he's jumping on and he's like, maybe he is throwing a lot of them. All right, we're going to lose the horn high bet. But we're going to win 210 because we have 180 on our 6. So we're going to take it back down to 90. And we're going to rack 300. And we're now going to take 30. And we're going to do a C and E for 30. That's 15 on the E, 15 on the C. And all bets set. Andy says it shows 55 of 160. So 160, Andy, that's 160 of the total number of people since day 1 and day 2 combined. So I can no longer go by the players active anymore because it's a totality of all of the days and all the sessions for the whole season. But actually the 161 I think has already surpassed all of season 4. I'm not too sure, but it seems like it. Anyway, we've got 56 now. We did lose the hard 6, by the way. So I'm going to split the hard 6 with the hard 8. And there it is, ace, deuce, 3 craps. That is the all, everybody. We just hit the all. How about that? Now it sounds like the money store. 2, 1, 3 craps. We did it. Wow, and we did it right when Ed shows up. Ed says howdy and we hit the all. How about that? Oh yeah. Let's see that green up top. Look at that green. Isn't it pretty? Ain't she pretty? All right, let's start with the EC. We had a C and E for 30. So that means we had 15 on the C. So 15 times 7, I believe that's going to be 105. Yes, I used the calculator. And we just hit the all, so let's mark the 3. Look at all those pretty blue chips. So the small is going to pay 150, 155 and down. And the all is going to pay 750, giving us our first purple chip of the night. 755 and down. Pretty cool, right? All right, we're going to take our bet off the C. We're going to press all the hard ways as much as we can with the reds. We're going to bring all these beautiful black chips and purple chip back to the rack. I think it's safe to say we kicked the curse of the day and the past few days with everybody. All right. We're just bringing it all back to the rack. We pressed our hard ways. Each hard way has 15 on it except for the hard 4, which has 20 on it. And we're keeping the bets where they are. And I'm all set. So welcome, welcome, Ed. Look at that. And Andy just pointed out the top 16 are all above 10 grand. And we still have people, we now have 3 people above 100K. Long balls, all tall, flat top. Those 3 names are the funnest 3 names to say in a row. You don't get any better than that. All right, here we go. All 55 players are playing. That is amazing. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna do it. And we have a back-to-back ace deuces. Not that we needed it for the all, but pretty cool to have it. We should have been playing the horn in some fashion, or the field. But it's gonna be back-to-back ace deuces. And we are definitely in profit tonight, so I'm not changing any bets out there. Even though if I was at a real casino, I would take them all down, color up, and go have my steak dinner. So, did we get the other 3 in there? We got to get the other 3 in there. There's the other 3. Now it's going to be in the tracker. Give it a couple seconds. All right, we got Skill. He's coming in with a movie knowledge. I always get nervous. Appreciate you coming in, Ed, by the way. All right, going to test your movie knowledge. When I hear the word jester, I think of the very old movie, The Court Jester with Danny Kaye. Well, good for you, because I've only seen 2 movies with Danny Kaye, and neither of them were The Jester. But if you have a question about something else he might have been in, I might be able to answer that. Danny Kaye. Dang, you're older than I thought, Ed says. That's funny. All right, here we go. And we have a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9, the big Mac Daddy hard 9. And we got it in Crapsee. Let's get it in the roll tracker. All right, we have 150 on it. That's going to win 210. We're going to take the 9 to 250. And we'll press our hard 8 and our hard 6, and we'll rack a black. How's that sound? Pretty good? Sounds pretty good to me. All right, what's Skill got up here? It was on TV a lot. So that was before or after you watched Howdy Doody? Papa Chop says tries to blend into the corner to hide the wrinkles. Is anybody using Evian skin cream? We're trying to get the wrinkles to go away. The Wonderful World of Walter Mitty. Hey man, I'll take Star Trek some Star Trek trivia. I didn't really go for all the shows. I watched it up through Deep Space Nine, and that's it. But I love the original series and Next Generation. Those were my jam back in the 80s. Here we go. And we have a hard 4. Hit the point. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hard 4. The 2-2, the double deuce. If we have any Roadhouse fans in here. The double deuce. All right, we'll start with the hard way. We have 20 on it. That's going to win 140. And then we're going to win 20 on the pass. We have 150 on the odds. That's going to win 300. We'll just keep racking the blacks because that's what we're doing. And now we got some fun money. Let's go 75 on the world bet. Let's reduce our hard ways down to 15 each and do a buffalo bet with the NE7. So our hard ways are going to be working on the come out. All right. So thank you, Skill, for your suggestion. Everyone should watch The Court Jester, he says, at least once. Ed, how did I know that you were not going to go to Night Court? I love it. Is Skill bull? Is he bull? Oh, a young Angela Lansbury. She was very pretty, young Angela Lansbury. Most of you people that are older probably know her from Murder, She Wrote. I know it was my grandmother's favorite show of all time. Of course, I was a Tom Bosley fan. That's why I watched it, because I grew up on Happy Days. All right, this is the come out roll. And we hit the bottom bumper. It rolled all the way back almost towards me. And it's going to be a 5-3 easy 8. 8's going to be the point. 5 and a 3. So we're going to lose our hard way because of the buffalo bet. So we're going to lose the hard 8. 8's going to be the point. And we'll move the 50 over to the 4. And we'll make it 75. And we'll grab a C and E for 5 each. And we'll do max bet on the pass line. Oh, Ed says he's been in the real Night Court. It's not pretty, it's not funny. Yep, Skills Bull. I knew that right when you said it. Marky Post. That's why I watched Night Court too. But then again, I was a teenager, so you can't blame me for that. No jesters in the Night Court. There were some jesters on the funny. I think there were some on Night Court. At least one. Being that it was a comedy. Yeah, stay out of court, people. That'll tell you. Voyager was your favorite. Okay. Yeah, you had a thing for Kate Mulgrew. Did you wind up watching Orange is the New Black? She was in that. All right, 8 is the point. We still have 54 playing. And we have another hard 4. Wow. I think we've hit as many hard 4s as we've hit 3-1 4s. Waylon's probably having a field day with that. All right, let's get the hard 4 paid, and then we'll go back to the chat. We have 15 on it. That's going to win 105. Up top, we have 75. That's going to win 150. For 3, let's pay our VIG. 2 change. All right, we're going to take the 4 right up to 250. That's more than a power press. That's a super, super duper power press. And we'll take our hard 4 to a quarter. Actually, we'll parlay it a little, well, not really parlay it because we're not putting everything we want on it. But we're taking it to 40. And we'll split the hard 6 with the hard 8 and bring another 50 back to the rack. And we'll do a $12 C&E. Yeah, Marky Post passed away, what, a month ago? Oh, you think she died 2 years ago? She starred on a failed pilot with Don Johnson, I think, in the 80s, before Night Court. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think I brought it up somewhere in somebody's live or something. She was in a failed pilot of, was it the Gambler? I think it was going to be a TV show, and it was a failed pilot. It never got picked up. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, I already have my bets. I don't know what I'm doing here. Time to roll. And that's going to do it. That is the 6-1. It wasn't a bad roll, just bad result. What a roll. That was a hell of a roll. That's going to be a 7 out. That was a 30 roller? Really? Wow. A 30 roller. And we hit the all. And we only hit 2 points. But we hit them multiple times. All right. Puck's going to come off. We definitely had money out there, but we were well in profit before we started pressing all those bets up. So that's about 100. $300's 400. We had 1,100 on the layout. Wow. 1,100 on the layout. And we didn't panic when we were down. We just kept the same thing going. So we're going to do the same thing here. So we're going to do 25 on the pass, 25 on the whirl. And why not? We'll go 25, 25, 25 on the ATS because we hit it once. All right, this is the come out roll. Wow, Andy had 2K out there. Appreciate all that, all the love. Let's go back up and scroll up a little bit. Whoops. Come on. Oh, we got a little back trivia from Navaldo. If I can get it up here. The story goes that Danny Kaye outpaced Basil Rathbone and the director had to use a stand-in for some scenes of the court jester. That's funny. Oh, you hit the max, but you parlayed sorta. Yeah, I parlayed sorta too. So Ed bought a bottle of Rocky Balboa. He means Ginkgo biloba. That's funny. Just Tim shit. I've never seen a time fly. I've seen bugs fly, but I've never seen a time fly. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jester. Anthony. She was also on The Fall Guy. I remember that show. Colt Seavers. Heather Thomas. She was on TJ Hooker with William Shatner. It was probably when they were married. Were they married at one time? Lee Majors and Farrah Fawcett? Speaking of Star Trek, Captain Kirk is currently sitting in 12th place. That's awesome. Papa said he's seen a housefly. You guys are a riot. All right, this is the come out roll. New shooter. New shooter. And I'm starting to sweat. It's getting hot down here. And there's a come out 7, 6-1. It's not going to do us any favors because we went high on the ATS. So we actually lost money on that one. Which means we should be at 100 on the pass line. All right, we're going to win 25 on the pass line. The world bet is a push. There's the ATS. We're going to go to $100 on the pass line. And we're going to press the world to 50. Thank you, Big Money. Appreciate it. Here we go. We're still on the come out. And there's aces. That's a hard number to get. That's going to help, though. All the dots in both spots. Not uncommon for a horn to follow a come out 7. All right, we're going to lose the pass line. Let's mark the aces. But we have 50 on the world bet. That's going to be 26 times the bet if it's aces or midnight. 11 times the bet if it's a 3 or 11 or yo. So we have aces, so we have 50. That's 10 on aces. So that's going to be 300 minus the bet. So it's going to be 260 and down. Or I'm sorry, 260. Because it's 26 times the bet. So we're going to take the world bet to 100. And we'll rack 185. And now we'll grab the ace deuce for 10 straight. And we need to bring our pass line back up for 100. Whew. It's a lot. A lot of moving parts. Here we go. And it's going to be another come out 7. So this time we're going to make a quarter minus the 10 on the ace deuce. So it's going to be a 6-1 come out 7. And that always sucks when you work so hard to get an aces or midnight. But it's going to be a push on the world. We're going to win 100 on the pass line. We'll pay it out in greens, because 75 is going to go back to the ATS. We'll have made a quarter, and we'll put the quarter on the ace deuce. Why not? Why not? Here we go. We are still in the come out, looking for a point. And we have our first Old Bay bushel hard 10 of the night. Old Bay bushel. 5-5, hard 10. 10 will be the point. Mark it. All right. We're going to go max odds on the 10 on the pass line, so that's going to be a purple chip in odds. But we're going to do our usual starting bets. So we're going to do 50 on the 4. 120 on the inside. And I'm all set. That's right. Got to press the whirl when it doesn't hit. And we have a hard 4 again. And the hard 4s are outpacing the 3 1-4s tonight. Holy mackerel. And again, that's twice tonight we've had back-to-back hard ways when a hard way establishes the point. All right, let's mark the 4. And we got to take off that aces. We lost that. We have 50 on it. That's going to win 100. For 2, we're going to get 3 change. We'll take it to 100. We're going to get some reds for the greens. Grab the hard ways for 10 each. And we'll do a $6 C&E. And I'm all set. Here we go. And there's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. Five and a 4. We have 30 on it. That's going to win 42. We're just going to move the 42 over to the 8. Take the 9 to 50. And we'll press the all 10 on the hard 4 to take it to 20. Mark the 9. And in case you all didn't notice, we got the fedora on the table for our good friend Chiro. Miss him dearly. Here we go. And there's back-to-back 5-4 J-Mac Big Daddy hard 9. It's going to win 70. We're going to drop a black, take it to 150, press all the hard ways, a nickel each. And we'll do another C&E for $6. All bets set. We got 44 on the table. And we got a 4-1 truck and camper, a 4-1-5. And I must be working pretty hard tonight because my watch just told me I hit my calorie goal. All right, 4-1-5. We're going to lose that, but we're going to win 42, or I'm sorry, yes, 42 on the 5. We're going to take the 42, move it over to the 6, take the 5, to power press to 75, and we'll do another $6 C&E. And mark the 5. All right, here we go. I appreciate that, Ed. Everybody hit the like and subscribe if you would. If you're enjoying this content. If you're not enjoying this content, hit the dislike, but make sure you hit it twice. And there is a 5-1 mixer, the 6 Easy, the KitchenAid mixer, if you will. And for those that don't know what that means, if you're new to the craps community, there was a battle, a friendly battle, between Chiro Mucci and Chris Sideshow Gamble and Mid-Moyo. And Chris Sideshow Gamble came up with the 5-1 mixer as his dice set call. Nobody really knows why he calls it the 5-1 mixer, but then Chiro started egging him on and calling it the KitchenAid mixer. And Chiro went as far as when he got his new layout for his new table, he got hop bets, and the 5-1 hop, he actually had a KitchenAid mixer, which you would use for baking, as the picture on the hops. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. All right. We're going to lose this. We're going to lose the hard 6. We got 42 over on the 6. That's going to win 50 for 1. We're going to go ahead and power press it to 90. Technically, it's not a power press because it didn't start at 30. It started at 42, but originally it did start at 30, so that's why I'm calling it a power press. So deal with it. There's a $6 C&E, and we're going to take 10 off the hard 8 and put it on the hard 6 and return that. We need to mark the 6, and we are good. Let's go. Let's yo. And there's an ace deuce, 3 craps. Acey deucey. And we've almost reached our goal of rolls tonight, but we're going to keep on going. All right, I've got a $6 C&E. That's 3 on the C, 3 on the E. That's going to win 21 minus the 3 on the E for 18. And that's to keep the bet up at 6. But we're not going to keep the bet up at 6. We're going to go right to 24. So now it's 8 on the E and 8 on the C. Let's mark the ace deuce. And I'm all set. Hey, Larry, welcome. Got airborne aces in the house. And there's a 415 truck and camper. I think Ed calls it the RV and camper. And if you guys aren't listening to Casino Tears podcast, what are you waiting on? It was a hilarious episode and may have actually had on there somebody who you're listening to or seeing tonight. Just saying. Go subscribe. All right, we're going to lose the C&E. We have 75 on it. That's going to win 105. We're going to take it to 150. And we're going to rack 30. And I am all set. All right, we're going back up. 51 active, 45 playing. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5, back-to-back 5. This one comes with a little bit of the law with it. 3 and 2. That's a no field 5. All right, we have 150 on it. That's going to win 210. To me, the only thing to do with it would be take it to 250, rack 100, and we're going to do a horn high yo for 15. Nice, Papa Jobs 5 paid a pumpkin. Pound that 5, Joel says. All right, here we go. And there's aces, all the dots in those spots. And that's a beautiful thing because that is the small. And we have 25 on that thing. Let's pay that puppy. All right, you're going to see the left side go green and you're all going to be happy. All right, let's start with the horn high bet. We have 15 on the horn high yo. That's going to be $3 on aces. That's going to win 90. 93 and down. So we'll go to a quarter on the horn high yo. Let's go ahead and rack the rest of this. Let's mark the aces. And now we have to pay a quarter. And a quarter times 30, 30 to 1 is going to be 750. 775 and down. So we're going to rack the purple, which replaces the purple that we put behind the pass line. So now our odds on our 10 are paid for. Sweet. All right, I'm all set. What color is 5K chip? Well, I don't have any 5K chips, but if I did, I think they're pink. I think. But I've never seen actual one in person, so I don't know. All right. Here we go. And there's a 6-3-9, the soft 9, the Franks. All right, we're going to lose the horn high bet. We have 150 on it. That's going to pay 210. We're going to do the same thing we did with the 5. We're going to take it to 250. Rack 100. And we'll rack the red, and we'll do a quarter horn high midnight and a quarter horn high yo. I've done this before in the casino and it paid off that way. It's pretty cool. I started with just a nickel on the horn high yo and a nickel on the horn high aces, and I got them all the way up to quarters, which is pretty awesome. Wow, we have 3 people still over 100K. The top 5 is almost all at 50K. Wow. You guys are doing some betting. And there's a 6-3, soft 9, the Franks. Is that back-to-back? I think it's back-to-back Franks. We're going to need a whole bin of buns for those Franks. And that is back-to-back. All right, we have 250 on it. That's going to pay 350. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to 360 because that'll pay us a purple chip, and I'm going to bring 250 back to the rack. And we'll keep a horn high yo up for a quarter. All right. Here we go. And there's aces again. All the dots in both spots. But we need the other end. It does pay triple in the field tonight. All right, we have a $25 horn high yo. That's going to be 5 on aces. So that's going to be 150, 155 and down. So we're going to double up, go to 50 horn high yo, rack another black, and we'll do a nickel 3-way. And I'm all set. And there it is in the roll tracker. Give it a few seconds. All right, we got 43 playing on the layout. 168 total for the season so far, which is amazing. And we have a double D-Gen hard 6. The 6 came hard. 3-3, 2 trees, Brooklyn Forest. You might have heard that before on another channel. It's going to be the hard 6. All right, all this goes away. We have 10 on it. That's going to win 90 on the hard way. Up top, we have 90 on it. That's going to win 105. So we're going to go ahead and take it to 180. And we're going to take the hard ways to quarter level. Bring all this red back to the rack. And we'll do a $12 C&E. That's 6 on the E, 6 on the C. All right, Lee said he's about to shot his bolt for the night, so he's going to be up and out of here. Thank you, Lee, for showing up. Appreciate it. Papa Chop says, I'm maxing it out. I cannot calculate the horn highs to compensate. It's all right. We'll get you there. Here we go. And that's going to do it for this shooter. That is a 4-3 7-out, and that was a mechanical issue. The dice landed pretty much in the cum area, way off my mark. Way off my mark. But we had some pretty good pressed up bets. We had our 9 up to 360. We had our 5 up to 250, our 6 up to 180. And we had 500 on the back end that was paid for on the 10, even though we didn't hit it. So we lost a little bit out there, but we sure made some money on there because that was an 18 roller. So we had almost every color out there on the layout. So we had over 1625 on the layout. Over 1625 on the layout. So that should mean that we made some money, right? And I believe we did. Puck comes off. That is 75 rolls, guys. That is going to do it for day 2 of the D8 Perpetual table. We ended with 5 shooters. Anytime you get to 75 rolls and you've only had 5 shooters, that's amazing. We had a 15.0 SOR and a 9.4 SRR with 3 come-out 7s. Our highest number tonight was a 9, which we threw 13 9s and 12 6s and 11 4s. Come on. We started off horrible, but boy, did we end pretty good, pretty well. All right, let's clean this up. Let's go ahead and let's count my rack here. So as you can see, there's a lot of black there. That was fun, Papa Chops. That was a lot of fun. All right, let's bring out the bankroll. The bankroll for me tonight was 2,000. There's 2,000 right there. That was my bankroll tonight. So this is the profit tonight. All right, this is the bankroll that we had tonight, which was 2,000. Our profit tonight was 1, 2, 3,000, 3,100, 3,150, 3,156. 3,156 profit on a $2,000 bankroll. Wow, holy crap. All right, let's go over to Crapsee and see how everybody ended up. Look at that, just 5 shooters tonight. Our last 3 shooters had a 20, a 30, and an 18 roller. We started off with a PSO and a short roll. I'll take, can somebody do that at the casino, please, when I'm there? Because damn. All right, let's pull up the leaderboard because it's incredible to look at. Let's go over the top 5. We got flat topped at 132,341, with just the original buy-in of 10 grand. All tall with the same, no buy-in or no rebuy at 126,000 plus. Long balls, great name, no rebuy at 117,000 plus. Big money, no rebuy at 64,000. Schmendrake, no rebuy at $32,000. That is your top 5. You guys are rocking. Oh, Lord. Now we look at the roll distribution. This is for the season, okay? This is not just for today. I did not throw 29 6s today. But for 2 straight sessions, this is where we are above probability on the 4, 5s, and 6s. So downtown, we are rocking it downtown. We are not doing this hot uptown, and our 10s are really well short. Now when the puck is on, We are killing the 5. Our 6s and 8s are right at probability. We're a little bit above on the 9s. And we're about probability or under for the 2, 3, 10, 11, 12. But look at those 5s. That's amazing. We're killing the 5s. Look at this. I never really looked at this particular one. This is the number of times each bet combination is rolled over or under expectations. So you can see on the downtown, the 4, 5s, and 6s are just nutbally. And we're +7 on the across, +8 on the inside, and +8 on the outside. That's going to make you money. If you're betting properly, that's going to make you money. All right, let's go back over to here. And I did play the, did I play the day 2 special little video? I don't think I did I? You can tell me in the chat if I played it. I'll let you know. It was based on Lethal Weapon. But I spent time today doing it, and I don't think I showed it. So let me know in chat if you saw the Lethal Weapon-esque day 2 little montage in the chat. But let's see. All right, we threw 2 yos tonight, by the way. Only 2. So for those betting the yos for today, that would just be 22, or if you were betting 110 per yo, that's going to be 220 for each yo, or for total for the yos. That's going to bring our season total to 8 yos for the session so far. For the season, excuse me, 8 yos. All right. No video, Duracell said. Well, here it is for day 2. I spent all this time on it too.
You're not going to make it.
I'm going to make it.
You know, there's not enough room.
You were right, you know. Yeah, there wasn't enough room.
You see, I spent all day editing that and I didn't even play it. That sucks. Well, of course, there's going to be another one for day 3. It's something that I started last season on day 3 with Rocky 3-esque D8 table little vid. So that led all the way up to the season finale where I showed the top 10 movies of all time in a little montage clip. So I'll definitely keep doing that because it's kind of fun for me and I am the movie guy. So pretty cool. Anyway, cool. So, okay. So I'm trying my best to have my audio mic'd up with my video. I've increased the amount of seconds and it still seems like it's not really in sync. So can we take it to 500? Let's see if we can take it to 500. Let's see if that does anything. Anyway, it probably doesn't. You're probably hearing me before you see me. I'm working on that. Please believe that I am. But thank you all so much for D8 Perpetual Table Day 2. We are supporting the Layla Education Fund. It's doing it for our dear friend Chiro, who passed away last year. We really miss him dearly. The fund is up 24/7. You can donate at any time. Just go to the UGIF website. The link is pinned to the chat. Duracell put it in the chat. It's also in the description. You can go at any time. Again, I'm going to show you just one more time all the ways that you can support my channel and use it as a conduit for your donation. So you can do PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Buy Me a Coffee. I can tell you that so far 2 people have used both PayPal and Venmo, and they've all received their receipts and confirmations of their donations today. So pretty cool. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a tremendous amount of fun. Let's go over to the chat for the final time and look at some of the chats. We're going to have to scroll up because they're coming in fast. All right, we're pounding 5s. We're trying to reach the pumpkins. Let's see what the last roll brings. Here we go. We'll start here. Papa Chop says, that was fun. Cajun Craps up 4,500 tonight after a 20K smackdown. Ouch. Cannot complain. When I lost just shy of 10K on the last roll, I'm still up 19K. That's awesome. Lee said, still fun, but lost most of the rack, but good times anyway. Great shooting, Craig from Whalen. Got whacked a few times on Malays, but it came back, still up 20 G's. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Duracell. Duracell, everybody who doesn't know Duracell, D8, he is the co-host of the D8 Perpetual table and the name of the table. Hey, Big G70, I've not seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Thank you for coming in tonight. I'm hoping that the shooting got you some big bucks there. That's our whole point. We're here to have fun. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. All those who got above 10K get a star from Dylan, Skill and Luck. He's always proud when people play the way you should play on a table. Thank you, Duracell. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. I've been doing some recordings to see how it works with different settings, and I'll keep doing it. That's right. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. And Skill says, don't forget to look up and watch The Court Jester with Danny Kaye. I don't think anybody's going to look it up, Skill, but thank you for the suggestion. I may look it up because I'm a huge fan of White Christmas, and Danny Kaye was amazing in that. So I may check that out myself. All right, let's go back over to the table here. All right, guys, that's going to do it for day 2 of the D8 Perpetual Crapsee Tournament table. I hope you all had fun. I had a blast rolling out. I can't believe you all know me. 9 out of the 10 days of last season, I lost my rack. And then on day 10, I made $6,000. It was unbelievable. So this to me is unbelievable. 2K buy-in, 3K in profit. Couldn't be happier. We all do it for Chiro, for the Layla Education Fund. Thank you for donating if you did. If you have not donated, you have plenty of time during the season to donate. And also, we'll be adding up the yos throughout the entire season. And on every recap that I put into Discord, I'm going to put how many yos were thrown per day. And I'll keep also a list from day 1 through day 10 as we go. So if you want to bet per yo. But thank you all for joining me. That was a lot of fun. I hope you all have a great night. And I'll see you on day 3 of the D8 Perpetual table, which will be next Tuesday. Now, I know, bear with me. I am not going to be here the last week of August, so we are going to try to get 3 shows in 1 week. That may or may not happen next week as the first week. So it could be Monday. It definitely will be Tuesday and Thursday, but we might try to add a Monday or a Friday. We'll just have to see how it goes, but we're going to try to get 3 shows in next week. So to speed up the pace, because I won't be here at the end of August. But thank you. As always, when you're at your tables, season your play. You all have a great night. Thank you, and thank you for donating.